Hello everyone, so color correction and color matching is something I've always struggled with in my videography career, and I'm trying to find things to help me streamline the process or help improve in that aspect. And I've done things such as like mess with gray cards for white balance in camera and reading meters both in camera and in post-production, but I've always found that I've off just by a little bit here and there. So I got my hands on the Color Checker Passport Photo 2. I know there's the photo version. The video version is sold out on both Amazon and B&H for the longest time. They won't be in stock for another month or so, I believe. So I had to settle on the photo version, but it does work with the third-party plugin that I'm getting to a little bit later when we bring our shots into Adobe Premiere. But as far as production goes, what you want to do is set your camera and your lights up like you normally would, and then get a shot either next to your subject or a completely different shot altogether with the Passport in frame. And that's it. That's all you have to do during production. Everything else is handled in post. One thing I will recommend is that try not to cover any of the chart, because if you do, the plugin's not going to work at all. And then also sort of like tilt and turn this passport just to avoid any glare or shadows. And then everything else is handled in post. So let's go head on over to Adobe Premiere. So once you have your footage brought into Premiere Pro, you want to apply the MBR Color Corrector 3 plugin. Make sure you have the right color chart selected and hit Find in Frame. Next, select your input color space. For this shot, it's Panasonic Vlog. After that, select your output color space. For me, it's Rec 709. When you're satisfied with the result, you could save all these settings out as a LUT you can use in Lumetri Color. I would absolutely recommend doing this because the plugin does take a lot of processing power, and by doing this, you can play back everything with the corrected colors with no issues. I also got a couple test shots as well. This one I shot purposely in the incorrect white balance, and the plugin, in my opinion, does a very good job compensating for doing so. The plugin is also pretty good at matching shots from different cameras. The top shot is from my GH5 and the bottom's from my GX8, and with a little bit of tweaking, you can really dial these shots in and make it look like they were shot with the same camera. Another thing that this comes with is an 18% gray card to help you with exposure. So if you have the excess of having a waveform either in camera or in an external monitor, you can just hold this up and set your exposure to so that this hits the right IRE for your camera. I have the GH5 and I believe it's 40 IRE. I could be wrong, but you just hold it up. I recommend holding it sideways and not up and down, because if you know anything about waveforms, it reads the image from right to left, and just holding it sideways will just help you find this in frame. But I think easily the best thing about the Passport is this small form factor, because you can just collapse it, put it in your bag, put it in your back pocket. It comes with a lanyard so you can wear it around your neck all day long. It's a little heavy for my taste to do that, so I won't be using the lanyard at all. But I'm very interested to see how I can implement this into wedding videography, because it's a small form factor. Again, I just put it in my back pocket and it'll be right with me all day long. I can't tell you how many times I've been dealt with a situation in a wedding where there's multiple light sources from either the sun coming in from a window or a light from a lamp, and just setting the perfect white balance just takes too long, and weddings move so quickly. And if I was just be able to put this into the shot and fix it in post, it'll be a game changer. But again, weddings move very quickly, and find time to get this into the shot would be a little difficult, but I am curious to see how that works out. So that's all I have for you today. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, comment, and share, and consider following me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, as I try to do a video every week, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to be notified when a new video goes up. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.